Sunweb Studio, August 24th, 2016. As requested, advice for the Trump campaign. Hello, Mr. Trump. I got your text message requesting ideas for your campaign, and I contributed what money I could afford by following the link. I only wish it could be more, but the idea I want you to know for your campaign is so important, it's bigger than TPP, that I feel compelled to share it with you whether I win a dinner guest ticket or not. And that is the issue of Obama handing over control of the ICANN agency, which maintains IANA, the Internet Domain Name Phone Book, which the United States invented and developed using U.S. taxpayer money, off to globalists and some fuzzy international body in the crooked UN that has no charter guaranteeing freedom of speech or property rights, meaning domain ownership, just because the whole world likes the Internet and they all want seize control of it. You bet they all want a piece of controlling it. In her last campaign email, Hillary Clinton's campaign promised to shut down sites that don't have the right to exist, quote unquote, specifically naming Breitbart.com as an example because they are just too conservative for her. I promise you, using a UN-controlled ICANN is exactly how Hillary Clinton plans to do it, how she plans to shut down free speech in the U.S. She will sue in some freakazoid UN court that will be placed above our U.S. Supreme Court in ICANN matters, and the name Breitbart.com will simply be deleted from the Internet phone book, or worse, ownership will be confiscated and transferred to Hillary herself. You bet China, Russia, Iran, and others are positively salivating for their chance to do the same to thousands of sites that they don't like either worldwide. On your campaign page that I donated on, you asked my opinion and my occupation, and I stated web designer. I own about 40 domains and run websites on most of them, so these issues are very dear to me. Some of my sites are controversial and anti-globalist indeed. For a time, I also worked directly for a registrar, and I saw firsthand what hot potato issues domain names can become, particularly in divorce cases and between competing businesses. And now we add competing countries? I've also seen dirty tricks played in the domain name registrar business itself, with tricky software to steal domain name ideas right out of people's heads before a domain name even exists. I believe the dirty business will only get worse when it goes global, without a lot of screaming by the American people to stop the transfer away from American control. I'm sorry to say I don't think most Americans understand the technical issues behind it, much less the legal ones. I see the official Republican Party platform is against the transfer of ICANN to international globalist forces, but as it is scheduled to happen on October 1st, 2016, it will all be moot by election time. Only with a lot of screaming, as happened a year ago, can we even hope to force our Congress to block the transfer once again. Otherwise, I foresee the globalists who hate you at the UN confiscating and shutting down DonaldJTrump.com and RightSideBroadcasting.com as the biggest October surprise of all time. It makes me weep. Suzanne in Arizona at Sunweb Studio.